A pleasant afternoon as we welcome you in to Weiss Field here in the Quinn Athletic Complex in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Hello, everyone. We welcome you. I'm Vin Rinella in the booth today, bringing you all the action for an out-of-conference midweek matchup between the Marywood Pacers and your University of Scranton Royals. Sent toward the center, it's Bechtel for the Royals. Bechtel over to Reagan Dolan. She's got space in front. Dolan rips one, looks for the deflection, and it's in! Annie Shaw with the equalizer, and we're all tied up at 1. The Royals finally break through on what was their 7th corner attempt of the game. And Shaw is red hot. Her 4th goal in the last 3 games. And again, we are tied 1-1. Saby defending. The call goes the way of the Royals. Collins now to Maggie Keys. Keys cuts it back toward the middle. Now toward the circle. Keys has it knocked away. She stays with it. Tries to send one up in the air. Shaw out in front. Knocked in. And the Royals score again. Ball was floating around and eventually it gets punched in. And the Royals, they have their first lead of the day. And it's 2-1 Scranton. Mentioned that they lost. Marywood did. Leah Ewing, the goalie. They also lost 2-time back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year, Angelina Morley, who went to Keystone. Here's Annie Shaw. She's got possession here just outside the circle. Shaw will send it out to the left to Dolan. Now out to Katie Redding. Redding approaching the circle. Makes a move inside. Redding rips a shot and it goes off of a player. That went off of Liv Rosengrant. The ball sent out far. It's Slusser to keep it away from Gabby Lorenzo, who's just checked into the game as Redding takes it. Now out to the middle. It's Annie Shaw. Shaw now back to Redding. Redding into the circle. She rips one toward the center, looking for a deflection from Shaw, but nothing doing there. She had Shaw in the middle and a little farther left side. It was Shanna Goldsmith who's just checked in for the Royals. Freshman who's impressed in the early season. That ball goes through the legs of Goldsmith, but out of play, and so the Royals will have it here. As Lamb sends one back to Lauren Franco. Franco, one of those defensive studs, but one of the 2 goal scorers for the Royals in their win, a 2-0 win at that against Keystone on Monday, just her 5th career goal. As Collins has it. Sends one to Reagan Dolan. Dolan now approaching the circle, cuts right side. It's taken away, but the whistle blows in favor of Dolan. Dolan now will send one into the circle. It goes off of a Marywood player, and we'll have a corner. Second corner opportunity of the day for the Royals as Reagan Dolan draws it out. 2:03 to play. Second of the game for the Royals, and we'll see if they can break through. As per usual, Lauren Franco will insert. Katie Redding closest to Franco on the near sideline. Franco to the right side. Out to Redding. Redding takes a shot. Didn't get a full shot on it as this one sent out of play. Behind the back of the goal, Lauren Franco inserts to the top. Reagan Dolan. Dolan unleashes a shot and it goes off of a player. Dolan stays with it. Now with the reversal, couldn't connect with it. Staying with it. Couple seconds left on the clock, and that will do it. So 3 corners for the Royals. Nothing doing there so far. And we are scoreless through the first quarter of this game. See the strategy there for Marywood as they shot the ball deep in the Royals' territory on the opening possession of the quarter. The Royals able to stave it off. Here's an aerial ball out for Katie Redding. Redding going to try and keep this one in play, and she will. Redding now tries to cut it back toward the middle. She does. Redding now got some room out in front of her. Sends one into the circle, out for Annie Shaw. Shaw can't keep it in play, and it will roll out back behind the cage. Here's Maria Tomata. She's been quiet tonight. Tomata with Collins defending, tries to cut it back, and Tomata gets the call. Now she splits it out right, trying for Lar. It will stay with Marywood as they approach the outer edge of the circle. Here's Saby now with Collins defending. She gets it by Collins. Saby now toward the middle, gets deflected by Collins, sent out by Franco. Katie Redding there, she'll keep it in play. I don't think anybody realized she was going to have a chance to keep it in play. She does. Sends it out to Dana Tall. Dana Tall now got Shaw out in front. She'll cut it back toward the middle. Now back to the left side, but an errant ball right there was Gardner. This one goes back out. Lar one-on-one with Rogel out of the goal. Lar taking a shot, couldn't get a clean hit. Rogel comes back and knocks it out of bounds. Boy, Rogel tested again, and she's up to the task. This ball will stay with Marywood, but a one-on-one with Marywood's best offensive threat, and Rogel comes through. Poked away Gabby Lorenzo was the intended target for the Royals. It goes out of bounds, and Scranton will stay with it. Here's Bechtel toward the circle. A bunch of defenders on her. She sends one toward the middle, and it's cleared away, but right there is Redding. Redding sends one toward the goal, and again it's sent away. Right back to Redding. Redding stays with it, but it will go the other way. It will stay with the Royals, though. Royals just on the verge here of this circle. Maggie Keys with two defenders, sends it toward the middle, right to Dina Tall. Dina Tall stay with it, looks for a shot toward the middle, looking for a deflection from Call. Ball gets knocked free, and the Royals earn themselves a corner. Franco to insert. Goes to the top of the arc, right to Katie Redding. Redding goes to the right side. Reagan Dolan looks to unleash a shot, but it's blocked. Dolan stays with it. Now toward the middle, looking for deflection. And it goes off the foot of a Royal, and they'll turn it over. Marywood's defensive unit is ready. Franco out to the top of the circle. Redding over to Reagan Dolan. Dolan now fakes a shot, stays with it, sends one toward the middle, looking for a deflection. Deflected just wide left. Oh, the Royals nearly had another one. Not sure who that pass was intended to, but it is a Royal. It's Bechtel who's got it for Scranton. Bechtel trying to get through a couple different defenders. Good stick work, but Tomata gets a stick down in front, but Reagan Dolan takes it away. Dolan now to the outskirts of the circle. Dolan with a reversal shot, knocked away in the middle, and that will go the other way. Boy, Dolan took a hot shot. It got kicked away by Frazier, and Marywood withstands again. Keys now jukes right and gets out of the way of a defender. Keys now through traffic. Keys into the circle, looks for a deflection to the middle. Shaw's there for the Royals. She corrals, kicked by Frazier. It's still alive. Ball's knocked up in the air and will go the other way. More pressure from the Royals. They had another good look, but couldn't put it home. But this Royals offense is relentless. This ball finds its way to Shaw. Shaw goes by Hasty, now gets it to Reagan Dolan. Dolan cuts back, sends one into the circle, right toward Redding. Shaw looking for the deflection. Frazier's got the stop. Oh, a couple of really good saves here. Late in this fourth quarter, Frazier putting it all on the line, trying to keep this a one-goal game. Here is Tomata. The Royals have kept Tomata in check today. They've got to do it for another 2.5 minutes. Here's Darianne Jones. Franco coming up to defend for the Royals. Whistle blows in favor of Franco, so the Royals will take over. 2 minutes left to go in this matchup. Royals still looking to hold on. Lauren Franco surveying. She'll go to the near sideline to Maggie Keys, who keeps it in play. Keys now sends one toward the middle of the field, right to Goldsmith. Goldsmith out to Katie Redding. Redding back to Shaw. Shaw now out in front, trying for Katie Redding, but Heinzelman is there, and she'll get it out to Hasty here with Maggie Keys defending. Now back to Tomata. Tomata to the middle. It's Sydney Lahr. Franco tries to get a stick on it. So does Call. Lahr now into the circle, but it's taken away by Lauren Franco. Ball knocked free out in front. Kicked away by Rogel. Trying to knock it free is Collins. Dolan pokes it over to Collins, and the Royals will get a call in their favor. And now Collins going to try and go quickly to flip this field. Ball goes off of the foot of Keys, so Marywood will possess. 1 minute and 8 seconds to play. Hasty trying to find Jones. Collins comes up, knocks it loose. Collins has passed to Keys, stays in play, and the Royals have it. Katie Redding out in front. Slusser comes to defend. Shanna Goldsmith now. Goldsmith nearing the circle. She'll get it out wide to Katie Redding. Redding just into the circle, looking for a pass over the middle, but nobody's there. And it's knocked away, free from the circle. 40 seconds to go. Hasty sends one forward, looking for Darianne Jones. She's got her. Jones with a swing and a miss. Gets it by Gallagher. Ball is loose. Franco trying to come up for the Royals. She'll knock it free. 30 seconds to go as Franco takes it to the attacking side of the field. Maggie Keys cuts it back to the right side. Keys has got room in front. She'll send it toward the middle of the circle, but it's taken away. 20 seconds to go for the Royals. Tomata sends one forward, looking for Lahr. Collides with Gallagher, and they'll give it to Gallagher. Gallagher now tries to poke it away. It's taken, but a whistle blows. 5 seconds to go. And the Royals are going to hold on. Boy, a defensive clinic for the Royals in this one. And they hold on to win it. Your final score, the Royals 2, the Pacers 1.